Hello everyone. I'm supposed to find out d square y by dx square, right? So if I use Leibniz rule, that is differentiation of a definite integral, dx by dy is equal to differentiate the upper limit in place of t. Differentiate the upper limit y with respect to y is 1. In place of t, you put upper limit root of 1 plus y square. Differentiation of lower limit is 0. This is dx by dy. If I reverse, I get dy by dx is equal to root of 1 plus y square. This is dy by dx. If I call this as equation 1, d square y by dx square. Okay, root x is 1 by 2 root x. 1 by 2 into root of 1 plus y square. Differentiation of 1 is 0. Differentiation of y square is 2y into dy by dx. 2 and 2 cancels. Okay, so you get d square y upon dx square is equal to 1 divided by root of 1 plus y square. Okay, into y. Now if I use equation 1, from equation 1 dy by dx is equal to root of 1 plus y square. Okay, let me write here reference. This is from equation 1. From equation 1, so I'm going to cancel this. Okay, so left out is d square y by dx square. D square y by dx square is equal to y. That's answer, guys. Answer is option A. 66 is option A. Let's move to the next question. Okay, so this is minus 0.9 to plus 0.9. Okay, and then you get this is box x square. Again plus minus 0.9 to plus 0.9. And then you get this as ln of 2 minus x upon 2 plus x. Okay, so we know this property, right? Minus a to plus a. Minus a to plus a f of x dx will be equal to 0 if f of x is odd. 0 if f of x is odd. That is f of minus x should be equal to minus f of x. Okay, and then this equal 2 times integral 0 to a f of x dx if fx is even. That is f of minus x should be equal to plus f of x. Okay, so first one is obviously even. So this is equal to 2 times 0 to 0.9. Okay, box x square. This is an even function. Alright, now if I check, this is an odd function only now. F of x is equal to log of 2 minus x upon 2 plus x. 2 minus x upon 2 plus x. F of minus x will be equal to, this will be equal to log of re plus x by minus x. So this will be equal to 2 plus x upon 2 minus x. Okay, when you have suppose log m by n, this will be minus log of n by m. Okay, so f of minus x is equal to minus log of 2 minus x, okay, upon 2 plus x. F of minus x is equal to minus f of x. So it's an odd function. If it's an odd function, obviously this is 0. Okay, so this will be 0 because it's an odd function. Now if x lies between 0 and 0.9, okay, obviously x square lies between 0 and 0.81. So box of x square will be equal to 0. Okay, if it lies between 0 and 1, box x is 0 only, right? So this is 2 into 0. Answer will be 0. Okay, answer is option D. Even this is simple, guys. Between 0 and 9, box x is 0. Right? So this is 0. This fellow is 0. Now again it comes inside the box. So this is equal to 0 to 0.9. Okay, this is 0 to 0.9. Again this will be equal to box x. Okay, again between 0 and 0.9, box x will be 0. Answer will be 0. Answer is option D. Okay, if you integrate this, the d by dx of na, if you integrate this, you get g of x is equal to integration of e to the power of tan x, e per tan divided by x and then dx. This is g of x. Okay, now integration of 1 upon 4 to 1 upon 2. Okay, I will write this as 2 by x square multiply and divide by x, 2 by x, 2x upon x square is same as 2 by x. Okay, they are multiply and divide by x, and then you have this is tan of pi x square. Okay, tan of pi x square and then dx, e to the power of na. Okay, so this is equal to, see, let me do like this. I'll bring it to the same form. This is equal to, see, let me write the question first. This will be equal to, this is g of x, that's given in the question. Okay, this is given in the question. Okay, now follow carefully. I will write this as integration of 1 upon, lower limit is 1 upon 4, upper limit is 1 upon 2. This is 2 by x. Okay, and then e to the power of tan of pi x square, isn't it? This is pi x square. What I'll do is here also I'll write pi, I'll multiply by x, so this is pi x square, and then here I'll write pi into x. I am multiplying and dividing by pi x. You cancel, you get back the same thing. You will get this as 2 by x only. Okay, now I'm going to put pi x square is equal to t. Okay, if I differentiate, you will get this 2 pi x dx is equal to dt. Okay, call this as equation 1. Even limits will change. When x is equal to 1 upon 2, okay, t is equal to pi by 4. When x is equal to pi upon 1 upon 4, t is equal to pi upon 16. So this becomes integration of pi upon 16. This is pi upon 4. Okay, e to the power of tan t. E to the power of tan t. Okay, and then this is dt divided by pi x square. I took this as t, so this is t. If I use this equation 1 that is given in the question, so this is g of t, isn't it, guys? I'll write the reference here. This is from equation 1. Okay, this is from equation 1. This will be g of t. So this is g of t. I'll write in the bracket, this is from equation 1. Okay, and then this is between the limits pi upon 16, pi upon 4. Okay, upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit is g of pi by 4. Okay, minus lower limit is g of pi by 16. Okay, that's the first option, guys. 69 is option A. Here, if I use the Leibniz rule, differentiation of a definite integral, okay, if I differentiate with respect to x, differentiate the upper limit 1, in place of t you put upper limit, you get this as x into f of x, minus lower limit is 0. First function differentiation of sine is cos, okay, and then first function is x, differentiation of cos is minus sine, plus second function is cos, and differentiation of x is 1. Differentiation of x square by 2 is x. Okay, you get actually 2x by 2, so you get only x now. So x into f of x, okay, is equal to, you get cos x, minus and minus is plus, you get x into sin x, minus cos x, and minus pi. Anyways, this will cancel. If I divide by x, you get f of x is equal to, sin x, okay, minus 1. If you divide throughout by x, or you take x common and cancel, this is f of x. F of pi by 6, okay, will be equal to sin pi by 6. Sin pi by 6 minus 1. Sin 30 is half. 1 by 2 minus 1 will be equal to minus half. That's the last option, D. Thanks for watching, guys.